In today's video, I'm going to be spectating some guy's name that I can't even pronounce. It looks like Zyfty Sun 25, as he already has 2 kills, landing at the new POI here in the underworld, and hopefully he gets his way to Grim Gate. I kind of want to see that. So, it's been a wild ride here for me to try to spectate a Fortnite solo, because I originally got on the game. I did my AFK farming in Lego Fortnite, where you get like 500,000 XP just for being AFK and keeping your guy in Lego Fortnite. And then after that, I was like, all right, I'll spectate a solo. The Warzone solo is up. I've been talking about some other stuff in there. It's a pretty cool video. It has the same style of what I do here, where I talk about whatever the hell I want to talk about, but I just have some background gameplay going on. This guy's gonna get annihilated. This guy actually is going to get annihilated. The good thing about spectating, though, right when an update comes out, is you usually find the better players. Cool. Now we are on Zen1X09. So this guy's like, what? If he was actually born in 2009, what would he be right now? Yeah, he'd be 15. Yeah. I was going to say 12 on quick, like, off the top of my head math. So I was going to be close. But, so what I'm getting at, though, is it's the same style of content that I do. I talk about whatever I want in the Warzone video, except it's Warzone in the background instead of Fortnite in the background. I highly suggest checking it out. I wanted to look at Warzone. I don't play Warzone anymore either, and I'm not interested in playing Fortnite, but the reason I'm on it is because it's the videos that have been doing good. And what's funny, though, is the videos that do the best on my channel is when I talk about whatever I want to talk about, but have Fortnite gameplay. It's like, for whatever reason, people, like, when I talk about Fortnite the entire time, the video just does like crap. But it still has to have Fortnite background gameplay, which is actually kind of crazy. And this guy does have the new skin, and so I think that's pretty cool to see, like a blue wolf. My favorite color is blue, as you can see, and my favorite animal is a wolf, so that's pretty cool as well. And the reason I'm not going to play Fortnite right now is just I'm not interested in playing it. I'm just simply not interested in playing it right now. I don't mind spectating it. I do have fun spectating Fortnite and seeing what's going on in the game and stuff, and I enjoy like seeing the new updates and stuff, but I just don't have any desire to play it right now. Every player we have watched so far has died, and this is something very unique. So now we're on Anonymous 273, and it's kind of annoying when people do this. You can't even look up their stats or anything, which is actually crazy. And the time change has got me all messed up right now. It's like an hour. I don't think I even got used to the other time change. Like, ever since the last time change, I've been kind of like messed up. And then now I got this time change. Dude, it's gonna be the death of me probably. It actually does take a lot of deaths every time there is a time change, which is actually quite sad, and I wish they would just do away with it. So this is something I haven't seen before, where we're gonna see eliminate the minions. Is he just get a bunch of loot out of this, I take it? There's only 3 minions? They're not even tough. This guy's got 2 kills, and he's crouching behind a pillar trying to take out 3 freaking minions. There better be a boss. Okay, there we go. This makes more sense. I like the boss better. Makes it a little bit more interesting. There we go. Yeah, I would do the same thing. Take out the minions first and then worry about the boss. I want to see what he drops. Just like a mythic SMG then. Interesting. All right. Normally the SMGs in this game haven't been too overly good. So he's got two SMGs right now. One's a legendary, one's a mythic. He's got the wings, and now he's got a bunch of minis. He needs to get that big pot. There was a big pot, I thought, somewhere. So are these, did they take medallions out of the game then, or what? He's got 2 forms of movement, 2 up-close guns, nothing for long range, though. I kind of like the wolf skin better. I do like the green skulls. The green skulls are pretty cool overall. But dude, that time change, man, I don't know. A lot of places don't do a time change, but a lot of places still do a time change as well. I would drop that the rare SMG for that sniper, just so you have a little bit of long range. I don't know if that's the play. He's already in the top 40. And it looks like he's going right towards another player. So I like to see the aggressiveness. I want to see him do that against another player. I want to see how much damage it deals. And he's going into that new POI too. I want to see this new POI right here. He's got a car right in front of him. He's taking shots. I like that. Hades Harbiner SMG. Harbiner? Beaner? Binger? I don't know. Search an Olympus chest or underwater chest. Interesting. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Like, Fortnite always does have good updates. I like the aesthetic to it and everything. The darker look, so to speak, I guess. I do like the wolf skin. I think that's pretty cool. He's got the player right in front of him. Got some decent shots. The guy is building, though. Nothing too elaborate, just enough for protection. I would continue to push here. I like that play. It makes him hesitant of his heals. Let's go down. The guy's getting away. He's beneath the rock. I don't think he's seen him. Taking shots. Doesn't hit his target. Anonymous has a chance to potentially get another kill here. And he does. And he has a chance to pick up another great weapon. Now he's got... What is that? Is that like an AR then? Or what is that? So they still have medallions, but they just kind of changed them around a little bit. Like they do different stuff, I take it now. Change the looks at them. We get to go into this new POI, which is going to be crazy. So this is where we're going into. Yeah, he doesn't have storm forecast anywhere close either, which is not in his favor. Is this where another medallion is, or is that just an aesthetic for that statue? Let me know down in the comment section below what you think of this update overall, cosmetic-wise, how the map plays, what you like or don't like about this. I'm curious to know what the people that are playing this game, what they think of it from a playing standpoint versus me just spectating. Water being green, that's kind of cool, I guess. Normally when you think of green water, it's dirty, but in this case, it's not. I guess it could be dirty, yeah. But so basically going back to what I was saying earlier, it was like I had a hell of a time trying to get on and spectate, because after I did the AFK, I got up like 7 levels just doing that. I go to spectate a solo, and I go into the game, and it froze me on the loading screen. So then I had to hit Alt F4, close the game out, force close the game. And then when I tried to open it back up again, it wouldn't open. So then I had to like try to force open it, and still did not open. And then when I finally was able to like run it as administrator, force open it, it was like trying to ask me all these questions and stuff, right? Because it didn't close the proper way. I finally got it up and going, and then I could finally get into the Battle Royale. I got into here, and I was able to spectate from there, and I died pretty quickly, which is great. Sometimes I don't die right away, which is kind of annoying. I want to die right away so I can get into spectating. I want to be one of the first people to die so I can spectate. I don't want to like get in here and then try to be dying and not get a chance to spectate. I don't know why that guy pushed into him and then shock waved away. Oh, God, he shock waved over to... Oh, my gosh. The other guy had the jump by having the aggressive play style, but ultimately, it was his aggressive play style that got him killed. Oh, this is a shotgun. Cerberus shotgun. And then he's got an SMG, but he still has no long range. He's got a potential here in the top 20 situation to win this game with double digits still, which is really cool. We could see that happen. If he wants to get like really aggressive, which would be awesome, he could end the game with like 15 kills, which would actually be absurd. Like I'm always like rounding up to 5. Like I want to see 5, 10, 15, 20. Like I want to see those type of gameplays. Yeah, I don't know why those numbers got to be that way, but that's how it is. Oh man, it's getting laggy. It looks cool, but I don't know how efficient it actually is. He's got a player there, another bot. One-shotted. Oh my God. I mean, I get it was a headshot, but 136 damage? Holy crap. It's a lot of damage. I don't necessarily like that he doesn't have any short range in. So why is the water in one spot green but not here? Can anybody answer that question? Is there any actual reason to why it's not green there? We've seen some building, but not as much building as I would like to see. He's already got a wing. Oh, you get 214, so he's probably got more because he's used it. How many do you get total? Restored reels. That's funny. Pretty, just change the name a little bit. It'll be fine. Nobody will notice, right? This is where it slows down normally in the middle of the game, but we're seeing a lot of movement out of him. He sees the player. This is where it'd be nice for him to have a sniper. And if he had a sniper in this situation, he probably could have at least injured the guy and then been able to fly over there and finish him already in this scenario. But because he doesn't have a sniper or any long range for that matter, he's got to push all the way over there before he can even get the jump on the guy. And Circle's pulling away from him as well. And that's something that we got to keep in mind. Looks like that's another bounty player though. There's some green over there too, and I don't really know why. I want to know what some of this stuff is, like these gears. Is that so you can upgrade your gun still, or what's going on there? He's getting close to this player. But see, he could have already definitely had this kill if he would have had a long-range weapon, and I think he's kind of got himself there. I mean, he still has a chance to get a kill, but it would have been a lot sooner. At this point, it's a wild goose chase right now. Probably one of the longest chases I've ever seen. I've seen some pretty long 1v1s before. I've seen a 1v1 take up to 5 minutes plus. Actually, it's on this channel somewhere. I'd have to re-find it. Like I basically my whole video was just I took out more or less the entire recording because I could make a whole video almost just out of the 1v1. Like 3/4 of my video was just the 1v1. Final circle and just watching both players. That's at a point that I started like going back and forth between the players, and they were both just not doing anything, and it was so boring. His chance of potentially getting 15 kills to win this game is slipping away. He's so adamant about trying to get this player, but at the same time, he's like sticking close to the player, but he's not actually playing aggressive. He's just like almost wanting to know the guy's whereabouts. Even though he can see it on the minimap, he almost wants to know where he's actually at, like in game, exactly, but not actually like kill him. It seems like he's just looking for him just to have an idea. The island's already being claimed too, so it's probably safe to assume that there is somebody up there. Maybe that is the guy he's going after. Who's on the island? I have my hands on my keyboard and mouse right now as if I'm going to play. Get sniped at. From down below. He's lucky that guy is missing his shots. He's got not bad aim for an SMG at long range. Like, you'd be hard pressed to hit a lot of those shots with an SMG. The amount of damage he did, because it's a mythic. He waited for the guy to push. He should have known that guy was going to stay there, though. He's getting shot from somebody else. He's in a top 10 situation. 9 left, 9 kills. Sitting in the bush, missing all his shots. How is he missing all now? And in the game mode where we're building, you're just now building after you already took over 50 damage. That shotgun does some gnarly damage, even from range. That is actually ridiculous. Like, that shotgun is already annoying. Has a chance to pick up another gun. Has a chance to get his sniper. Doesn't. Could still get 15 kills here. Getting shot at again. His building skills are yet to be desired for sure. 6 people alive. And Anonymous here with 10 kills. Building a little bit more. He knows that there's a player out in front of him. Doesn't know his exact whereabouts because that player could have easily moved out by now. Kind of searching. What is he gonna do? I don't know if putting yourself out in the open that much is a good idea. Made it to the top 5, has to rotate for circle. So now his chance to get 15 kills has been completely eliminated. But he could still win with the 10 kills. I would stay on the high ground if I was you. I think that would be the best bet. Obviously, you're putting yourself at a little bit risk from where you can be seen, but if you drop down below and somebody comes up on top of that hill, you can get shot easily. At this point, you almost just got to start playing circle. You know it's going to kind of probably move. It's going to stay heavy this way, and then it'll probably come back this way. That'd be my guess. You see signs of people, but nobody's shooting at him. And he's right out in the open. I'm surprised more buildings not going on in this situation when you know that you could be out in the open like this. You know you could get sniped at any point. Yeah, so circle's pulling away from him. I thought it was going to pull more here. It pulls more this way to Lavish, so there will be a big building of protection over there. I'd rotate early if you could. He's going out wide. I don't know if I agree with that. He sees the player, has a chance to eliminate him. They both know where each other's at. The other guy's actually more scared of him than he is of the other guy. So when that's being done like that, that tells me it's okay to push that guy. If they're kind of scared of me, what they're trying to do is trying to get into a position where they have the advantage because they don't feel like they have the advantage. It could be because they don't feel like they have the gun skill to beat you. So they need to get in the corner. They need to back themselves up into a building position. For whatever reason, when a player's running from you, it's because they don't feel like they have the advantage and they're going to try to tilt things in their way. So they're going to try to reset the gunfight. And that tells me, as a player, that I have to start being aggressive and that don't let them get into a comfortable spot. Sometimes, of course, it's bait, but that's why you try to get rid of them as soon as you see somebody running from you. You know you kind of got them right where you want to. I don't know where that player could have easily already gotten out of that position as well. He's got a car coming up behind him. He's not too worried about it though, for whatever reason. And nor is the other guy with the car though, because he could, even though I understand he was trying to hit him, he could have easily got out and tried to shoot him. Now he took some pretty hefty damage because of that move, and now he could die to Storm now. What is Storm? 5 tick? I'm guessing he's out of Storm by now. He's playing this a lot better than that other player is, for sure. As a player right there in front of him. Remember, it doesn't have full health either. That 6 health could come in big time. Gets the kill, gets the health back up because of the medallions. Top 3, 11 kills, has a chance to win the game here. Circle is pulling away from the building. And on this rotation, when you know it's not going to be another building here, I would highly recommend trying to rotate a little early. Like, as soon as that building gets out of Storm, I'd be moving. Because you got uphill advantage over there, and if you don't rotate right away, somebody could already be up on that hill. I would be rotating right to that top of that hill. Yep. The only problem is, like, as long as that building's still safe, somebody could easily duck behind that building, and that's going to be better cover than a hill. But when they go to rotate, that's how they can get screwed, because they didn't rotate soon enough. It's going to be interesting here. I would go right up on that peak for now, at least until it's in circle. Once it gets into gas, you know, it's different, but it has some building to the left. I don't know if she's seen it or not. As a player right down below, 62 with the shotgun, 24 with the SMG. Reloading both guns while the other one builds. Probably gonna heal up. This is a good time that your late game right now, they could be playing some really funky tricks. Normally I'd say push that, but I understand that not pushing there. Building in a completely different direction, has a bot as well on their team, and now is in a third-party gunfight, surviving, trying to survive, and only has a few minis for protection. Rotating, resetting the gunfight, build some walls. The other player's playing a little aggressive too. Gets out of the other gunfight, which is good, but also put herself right in the mix of the second gunfight, but hopefully she can't get third party now. Not too worried about the bot. The other player could easily come up behind her. Does not have a lot of health left. The other player is going to have the health advantage, but you can still win these shots. Shelter getting shot down there. Pop is able to get one mini off. Tries to use the ability, bounces off the road, misses, has both the player and the bot shooting her with only 24 health remaining. Sliding around, using the movement. Still has a lot of items to be able to build with, doesn't use any of them, gets behind a rock and uses her next mini, has a sniper right in front of her, in the mix between both of the last people left and the bot. So 3 people currently on top of her trying to shoot her right now. Don't take that out of context at all. 25 shield just got broken with 21 health remaining. Tries to get down to the ground, tries to build a little bit, has to buy some time, only has 2 minis remaining, pops both of them currently right now, taking herself up to 50 health. Well, 50 shield, 21 health. Still has a good chance of mobility. Jeez. And got lucky there. It's a 1v1 with Ultimate Chubby now dying to Storm and spectating. Circle pulling to her, but does not have the uphill advantage. That was what could easily get her killed here. Storm's gonna actually push her out of this eventually. It's slowly coming down to it. She's got to be very tactical in this. Trying to build for protection, but has to get out of the storm somehow. Has to get up the hill without getting killed. Is able to use the movement to get up. The other player is not able to kill her in that chance. And watching the storm actually gets the storm more in her favor. Just doesn't have health on her side currently. That's going to be the biggest thing. The other player is going to have the advantage. Has the high ground, Anakin. (22 shield, 21 health, 11 kills. Has a chance to win the game with 12 kills here. Almost out of wood, almost out of brick, and having to rely on steel next. Trying to work her way up. And messes up, trying to use her mobility, trying to get the high ground, but loses it. Could end up being a good thing in the long run, though, as the player already knew she was going to be coming up there. Don't take that out of context either. Also, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Turn on those notifications, because we don't know who's going to win here, and it's videos like these that can be really suspenseful. She's missing every shot. She could be purposely trying to throw here. Trying to survive. Only has 21 health. Kind of acted like she was going to give up for a minute. Has a chance to reload and takes full advantage of it. Has the high ground now as the circle is getting smaller and smaller. And we're going to see a build-off now, ladies and gentlemen. We are seeing a build-off. Who do you think is going to win? Is the person I'm spectating actually going to end up winning? Come on. It's getting down close to it. They fight each other, and there we go. Anonymous 273 tried to do some major damage and loses to KingKelby 211 with 9 kills.